Hey internets, the magic word of the day today is Kaya. Kaya Ghost Assassin was revealed in the magic story today, and she's the planeswalker who assassinates Brago in Poliano during the Conspiracy 2 story. Kaya Ghost Assassin costs 2, a white and a black for the planeswalker card that comes into play with 5 loyalty. Her first ability is just 0, so you don't gain or lose any loyalty. You can exile her or up to 1 target creature. Return that card to the battlefield under its owner's control at the beginning of your next upkeep, and you lose 2 life. So this is kind of cool if you have a creature that has come into play effects, or if you want to get an opponent's attacker or blocker out of the way during their turn, and you lose 2 life because that ability comes with so much utility. She then has a -1 ability where each opponent loses 2 life and you gain 2 life. This is kind of useful if you want to help pad your life total, but it's not that great. Then her -2 is each opponent discards a card and you draw a card. So her -1 and -2 are both better the more players there are because you're affecting more people. What you'll notice though is that she doesn't have an ultimate. Her -2, her last ability, just lets you get a card and kind of slows your opponents down. But if we look at her first ability again, we get to exile Kaya, and she comes back on our next turn, and she'll come back with 5 loyalty, regardless of what she was when we used her last ability on her. She can kind of control the board by doing -1 or -2, depending on what resource your opponent is lower at. And hopefully with your white and black spells, you'll be able to control the board as well. So she doesn't really win the game by herself, but she uses her steady resource denial along with hopefully the other cards you have to take over the game. One deck I expect we'll see her a lot in is Aloro, because she works really well with his abilities. So that's the magic word of the day. Kaya Ghost Assassin. She has a pretty interesting story, and I'll see you next time, internets.